Kyodo News English World。
はい、皆さんこんにちは。こちらは共同通信海外部のポッドキャストです。海外部では国内外で起きている出来事について取材してオリジナルの英文記事を発信したり、日本語のニュースを英語に翻訳したりしています。海外部の英語の記事をテーマにいろんな国から集まる仲間たちと英語と日本語を交えて楽しくディスカッションしていけたらと思っています。今日は海外部の記者3人でお届けします。私は山口と申します。昨年まで日本語の記者をしていて海外部に移動してきました。よろしくお願いいたします。
Hi there, everyone. My name is Eduardo Martinez, and I've been here at Kyodo for about 2 years now. I enjoy covering culture and society topics, and yes, it's very nice to meet you all. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name's Toma. I've been at Kyodo News for, well, this is my 5th year now, and at the office, I'm known as a massive bookworm, and a book I recently enjoyed was Vampires of El Norte by Isabel Cañas. よろしくお願いします。
はい、ありがとうございます。今日のトピックなんですけれども、なんと人気ゲーム、について扱います。エドさん、今日のトピックとなる記事は何というタイトルでしょうか？
はい、Nintendo announces development of live-action Legend of Zelda film。
はい、任天堂が、ゼルダの伝説の実写映画を制作すると発表したという記事ですね。それでは、朗読よろしくお願いいたします。
はい。Nintendo Co. said Wednesday it will develop a live-action film based on its hit Legend of Zelda video game series. The video will be co-produced by Shigeru Miyamoto, Nintendo's representative director and creator of several of the firm's best-known game franchises, including Zelda and Super Mario, alongside Avi Arad, chairman of Arad Productions Inc. and producer of many films such as the popular Spider-Man series. It will be directed by Wes Ball, known for handling the Maze Runner series. Sony Pictures Entertainment Inc. will handle the movie's worldwide theatrical distribution, although Nintendo did not give a release date.
はい、ありがとうございます。人気ゲームゼルダの伝説が実写映画化されるということで、まさに最新作のティアーズオブザキングダムが大ヒットとなっているゼルダの伝説なんですけれども、エドさん、このニュースご覧になられててどう感じられました？
Yeah, personally, I was very excited by the news because I'm a fan of the Zelda series myself, and I can see that it's following the success after the Super Mario Brothers movie as well. Yeah, I can see that they and the Zelda series, the game series as well. I can see that they would really like to capitalize on how well things have been going for them so far. Nintendo, I mean. So yeah, I can see this was a kind of the natural course of progression to pursue making a film. But yeah, at the same time, personally, I'm really, really excited because I do like the game series a lot. And I'm very curious to see how they bring it into make it live action. Yeah.
そうですよね。その任天堂はマリオのアニメ映画スーパーマリオブラザーズムービーがまさに大ヒットして私もその子供と見に行ったんですけどなんかすごい面白くてマリオが喋ってるっていうふうにすごいびっくりして子供たちもすごい喜んでたんですけれどもそういうような形で、自社のキャラクターを映画化するというような流れがついてるわけですけれどもこれは結構あれですねそのファンにとってはすごくいいニュースですよね。
Yeah.
Although at the same time, I think a lot of people are concerned about, which game will they do, who will they cast, and whatnot. So,
it's a series with a very loyal and dedicated fan base. So I think there's a lot of pressure to get the film right as well. Yeah.
Who's your dream cast?
For Zelda, I guess I'm biased, and I've seen online for the past few months, even before the film was announced, that they were suggesting Hunter Schafer as Zelda, who I think she has very elf-like qualities, I think. So I think they would suit her very well. Personally. For Link, I'm really not sure. I think because he doesn't really talk in any of the series. Assuming this movie is going to give him a speaking role, I think it's going to be very interesting who they choose to voice Link because he's a very stoic and just
Yeah.
interesting character. Yeah.
そうですね。なんか確かに話したところがあまりね聞いたことがない気がしますけれども、映画で話さないわけにはいかないですからね。
Yeah.
キャストが誰になるかって結構ね重要な問題ですよね。
Yeah.
なんかちょっとねイメージと違う人が選ばれちゃったりすると、なんか一気になんかちょっとねなんかもういいやみたいな感じになっちゃう人もいるかもしれないし。
And it's like at the same time you don't want someone major as well, because it's kind of, I feel like they're already known as themselves, so I'm going to say this in Japanese, but like キャラに負ける kind of like or one of them will kind of override the other, I feel. And you don't see Link as a character, but you see the actor instead. And so it has to, I think, kind of, you need to get the right balance.
Can you imagine like if Brad Pitt was cast
Oh,
as Link?
no.
You couldn't.
No.
It wouldn't be Brad Pitt. It wouldn't be Link. It would be just Brad Pitt.
確かになんか、
And Princess Zelda.
少年の物語っていうのはなんかちょっとなんかハードコアななんか肉体ムービーみたいな感じになっちゃいそうな気がしますね。
Needs to be someone who's done a bit of work, but it's like not a Hollywood star.
Yeah. Who would you expect to be cast as Link or Zelda?
I have no idea. I mean, I just said that I don't want anyone major, but I do kind of like the idea of Zendaya as Zelda, but that goes against what I just said as well. So
Zendaya, yeah.
I feel like she could play like a really ethereal role,
Yeah, true,
So,
very true.
Yeah.
エドさん、ゼルダの伝説、このその実写化のそのニュースの前からプレイしててファンだったということですけども、魅力ってどういうところですかね？
I guess because it takes place in just this really expansive fantasy world, and it's just such an adventure. Running through dungeons and defeating monsters, and just the amount of world building that goes into a lot of the Zelda games is just really what I think draws a lot of fans in. It has such a long history now, and so it will be very interesting. I mean, I can see that the director of Maze Runner he's going to direct the film, so I can already sort of just anticipate a little how they're going to try and bring this like really fantastic, highly magical kingdom to life. So I think that's what has really been the draw card for me always. Yeah.
そうですね。なんかすごい独特な世界観で道具を使って、私もそのスーパーファミコンのバージョンの時にやったことがあるんですけれども、なんか爆弾とかその弓矢とかを使って、いろんな地形をクリアして冒険していくっていうようなところが魅力的ですよね。
はい。そうなんですね。
I haven't played the game, but I like how there is a character called Toma in the English.
あ、そうなんですか。
In the English version.
Maybe they could cast you to play the character
I'm open.
for the film.
I'm open.
それはなんか何作目とかに出てくるとかってありますか？
I don't know. I know she was in the most recent one and the one before, but she's so minor. She's very, very minor. I think she only has like 2 or 3 lines in the entire game, but yeah. And she's wearing like really eccentric clothes. Yeah, I love it.
I think for those of us that see Toma in the office every day, I think it would suit her.
Thanks.
With a very, very good, unique sense of style. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
もしかしたらこれを聞いてる任天堂の人がなんか映画でオファーしてくるかもしれないですね。
They're gonna scout you out.
トマ役でお願いしますみたいな。
The Japanese character has a different name though.
あ、そうなんですね。英語版と日本語版でね、ちょっと名前が違ったりするんですね。
I'm blushing.
It's a compliment. It's a compliment.
なんかゲームから結構ね映画になったりするっていうなんか流れがあるような気がしますけども、これまでなんか見たり聞いたりしたそのゲームとかでなんか気になるものとかってあったりしますか？お二人。
I haven't watched it yet, but what's the name of the game that had...
The Last of Us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
何でしたっけ？なんかヴァンパイアのゲーム違ったっけ？
Yeah, no. So it's like zombie-esque. It's kind of feels very post-apocalyptic.
It's a horror game, right?
Yeah,
originally.
yeah. It is quite grotesque. But I feel like, it was around the time it came out. I feel like it was also it was around when the pandemic was, or right before. So I think it felt almost surreal for a lot of people, because like people turn into zombies from these spores. So it's kind of,
it might have enhanced the feelings that they were having already, or the frustration that they had toward the pandemic. So
And I haven't seen the film, or is it series? I think it's a series.
I'm not sure.
I haven't seen the live action, but I do really, really want to see it. I think it's been rated quite highly.
Yeah. That's always been the challenge for turning games into live action films. It's how do you translate that world that they built into a film. I haven't seen the film either. But yeah, from what I've heard, it's been very well executed, and it works very well as a standalone film and not just a game that's been brought to life. So I think that's the approach that a lot of when you do translate a game into a film, that's the approach you should be taking.
私個人的にはマリオカートのその実写映画ちょっと見てみたいなっていう気がしててよくなんかねその街とか渋谷とかでやるときなんかよくマリオカートみたいな人がたまになんか走ってるあれのなんかレーサーものみたいな感じで、なんかそう最初は弱いんだけどなんかその主人公なんかノコノコとかキノピオとかにして、最初弱いんだけどもなんか徐々になんかクッパとかマリオを倒すみたいな、そういうなんかちょっと
pick up items on the street and throw them at your enemies.
青春物語みたいなちょっと
sounds quite dangerous on public roads, but yeah. Is there any game you'd like to see made live action, Toma?
Well, I'm not a gamer. I only really play Tetris and Animal Crossing. So I don't think I really want to see Animal Crossing live action. I feel like that would be terrifying.
Like the Cats movie.
Like the Cats movie. But I do know that Tetris, they did make a film, but I think it's like more of a biopic, and I haven't seen that either, and I do really want to see it. So I guess those are my choices.
Maybe Final Fantasy, one of the more recent Final Fantasy installments. I think that similarly to Zelda, like they have this huge just like universe that they've built, and I think that there's so much there's fantastic creatures and magic and really interesting characters. So I think if they I can envision a well-made Final Fantasy film. Yes.
If they do it just right.
Yeah, if they do it just right. Yeah.
そうですよね。まさにね世界観が壊さないキャストで、だからそこが難しいところでありますけども、
そうなんですね。
検討していただけたいところですね。はい、ありがとうございます。そろそろ時間が来てしまったんですけれども、海外部では、共同ニュースプラスというサイトで、日本や世界で起きた出来事について英語のニュースを発信しています。今日ご紹介した記事も掲載されていると思いますので、ぜひチェックしてみてください。それでは皆さん、
See you next time!